Okay, greetings. Another video presentation from the Superstore in Staines. Got some new kit for you, but before I mention that, have a look on the web tonight and tomorrow. There's a big announcement from one of my favourite Japanese manufacturers, Yaesu, who have got a new radio coming out that's 200 watts. In addition to their 100 watt FT101D that they announced a few months ago at Dayton. Very excited about that. It's the new MP version. It's going to be at the Tokyo Ham Fair over the weekend, and we will be taking deposits, in fact, immediately. Have a look on the website. Right, got some new products for you today. Nisai have had a family of power supplies out for just over a year now. These are the little compact mini power supplies that you've seen me advertise in the adverts. Now, they've just come along with this little baby, and this is the ML&S 1230D. Digital display, unlike the others which are analog or no display at all, but the big bonus with this is that it has power pole connectors on the back. And we get asked for this sort of thing all the time. We went to Nissan and said, look, can you do a version? We still want the big terminals on the back, on the front rather, for up to 30 amps. But can you put some Anderson power pole sockets on the rear? So if you use that system in your shack, look how small it is. Look, let me show you when it's plugged in, because I think the display is superb. Can't get much clearer than that. Voltage at the top, current at the bottom. You can vary the voltage down to 2 volts, yeah, just under 3 volts, and 16.6 max. So just leave it in the centre, you've got 13.8. What a lovely, neat little power supply that is, but the main reason we're excited is the Anderson power poles. So that's the little Nisai 120D. Plug the old 990 back in because it'll get upset. And we've still got the standard Nisais, of course, the cigar lighter output socket on the front here, which is the 1230B, with the 30 amps connectors on the front as well. And then you've got the analog display for those that prefer analog, with the big terminals on the back. But you think how big power supplies used to be years ago and the size of them now. Right, another product that we've been looking for on the web. Lots of people are using Zello. For those of you who know what Zello is, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The problem with using Zello is that usually you've got a cell phone up to your ear. So we looked for a remote Bluetooth speaker microphone and came up with the R2 Gear, which is splash proof, dust proof and everything else. The advantage I think about this is it's a decent size. It allows me to use my cell phone in my pocket, or indeed if you've got an internet radio, you can leave the radio. If it's a mobile, of course, you don't have to touch it, but this interfaces with Bluetooth. Just to give you a demonstration. Hello David, are you there? Can you hear me? Over. So that's now talking to my cell phone through Zello, and hopefully when he responds you'll hear it. The advantage of this is very, very loud.
Loud and clear, Martin, loud and clear.
Okay. Yep, okay, thanks David, thanks very much. So, nice and easy to use, very easy to pair up with your handheld. Volume control on off. You've also got this emergency access button here, which you can program to a pre-designed cell phone number. It's got fast forward and various other things on it. But that's the little R2 Gear, and they're available on our website. Just look at that. But I think it's one of the best, if not the best, that we certainly looked at. We had about 4 or 5 samples in, and that with a little belt clip as well, and a lanyard strap holder. So next, got some new kit. We've got the ICOM ID31 Plus. If you're into D-Star or thinking about getting into D-Star and you don't want an over-complex transceiver, this is excellent. It's already programmed up thanks to ICOM UK with all the D-Star repeaters, so you haven't got to start messing about programming it. Brand new and boxed. And there it is, it's got a little protection cover on it. So nice and compact. Very, very, very special price on this at the moment. but please look at something for the weekend, or indeed our website, hamray.co.uk, for the price. If I put a price on it now, it'll be out of date in a month or 2 months' time. So if you're looking at D-Star Handy, look at our ridiculous offer on the 31 at the current time. Another new unit is the Midel 503. Now, we've been out of these for quite a while. Come over here, Henry, and you can see the digital display SWR and power meter. I was commenting how good that Nissan put that display on the power spike. Look at that. They really are masters at putting digital readouts on their products. This is a dual band version. It's 1.6 to 150 megs and then 400 to 525. And you select it by that. You can have both rigs connected at the same time. So there's your 2 meter or your 77 transceiver there, and there's your HF or 6 meter transceiver there. But how good is that? 200 watts. Again, price is on the website, hamray.co.uk. So, another product. I've got quite a few here, so I've actually done myself a little list. The Wuxen KG699. We introduced Wuxen into the UK about probably 7 years ago. Without question, of the Chinese manufacturers, this is again one of the more popular. It's a very simple, easy to program, easy to use 4 meter FM transceiver. Nice and compact, typical Wuxen. It comes with all the bits: base charger, belt clip, antenna, and the lithium-ion battery. When the battery's on, that thing just sits in there for charging. If you want 4 meter operation, it's extremely popular in the UK now. And of course, all the Japanese manufacturers are finally realising that we love 4 meters in this country. So they're putting 4 meters on their big base stations, including the U101Z that's coming out from Yaesu, and indeed the TS890, which hopefully we'll see next month from Kenwood. Price to be finalised. Right, so that's the KG699E. Again, that's on our website, under £100. So definitely worth looking at. The next one is the new scanning communications receiver from AOR, the AOR DV10. We've got a little bit of a promotion on these at the moment. We've been waiting for them for over a year. These are made by AOR in Japan, Authority on Radio, if you're wondering what AOR stands for. There's obviously a bit of collusion going on here with Yaesu, because for the airband enthusiasts amongst us, you'll notice that it's in a 720 and 550 Yaesu FTA case. This astonishing device covers everything and covers almost all the digital modes, including DMR, C or FM, I think, but certainly D-Star as well. These are just under £1,000, but again, a special offer on that. So if you're looking for ARDV10, check out our website. Next, we have the FT818. For those of you who have missed it, Yaesu finally replaced the ever popular FT817, which I was selling about 10-15 years ago. It still looks the same, but it's still the same remarkable performance with a few enhancements, including 6 watts output now on all modes, HF. I mean, can you really believe that this tiny little device is all mode, battery powered, in such a small case? And there you go, FT818. And these are available now. We've just had new stock land from Japan. And of course, with Yaesu, you now get 3-year warranty, which none of the other Japanese manufacturers I'm aware of offer. So that's the new FT818ND from Yaesu, Japan. What else we got? We have got FTM 400 XDRs, the remote head C4FM and FM dual bander. Really special prices on these. Again, check the website, but if you're looking at a new dual band radio, massive display. We did have a second hand one of these last week on our used video. The week before that went like that, but we've knocked the price down of this for the moment. So if you're reading this or watching this video, after August, you might have missed out. So if you're looking at one and you want a really beautifully built FM transceiver for 270 with the digital C4 FM, that's one you should look at. Finally, on the new products, let's not mix that up, we've got the Heil Pro Set 7. Heil bought this out a few years ago to have a more professional range to their model lineup. I mean, all their kit's good. We've been selling Heil for years. Look at the quality of that. Big saving on used again. Please check our website. Got spare ear pads as well. But it's a proper communications headset with a nice wing guard on the back of the microphone, on the end of the microphone boom. This all swivels round, but I would totally go for that if you like running headphones in the shack. Some people prefer bass microphones or fist microphones. Right, let's quickly whiz round the used equipment, because I've got some different bits this week. Again, we've been buying kit in, just bought a load in that's gone up into the workshop. Anybody got an FT1000? The Yaesu SP5 is the matching speaker. I so rarely get these in, it's untrue. It's in good condition, it's not mint. There's a few weeny little marks there. But if you've got the FT1000, the original 200 watter that came out in 1990, we've got a matching speaker for £85. Similarly, we had an FT5000 MP last week. That's gone. Got another one. And sure enough, we've got another one. This one is absolutely immaculate, £2,700 bar a pound. This one is also immaculate, but it's a little bit older. A bit like selling cars, the age does make a difference, and price £24.95. So it's a good saving for a premium 200 watt base station. I've just bought in, an hour ago, and booked in an FT990. Again, the FT990 is the same vintage as the FT1000, 1990s. That when I spoke to the customer, he said to me, I've hardly used it, it's sat in the box, I've just had too busy a life, it's been sitting in a box for years. We collected it from right up the other end of the country. It's got all the filters fitted, it's a 100 watt HF with auto tuner, top band 10 meters and general coverage received, direct keyboard entry. I was just looking at the edit of the video and I noticed that the FT990 had actually been marked up incorrectly. It's only £595, not £695, so there it is. I thought I'd just slip that in. TS990s, still got one of those, we might have two somewhere. TS590s, got two of them at $699 each. Both have got one. This one's, I think, again, I showed you last week, little mark on the top, and there's another one here with a small mark. MFJ 259, the other popular antenna analyzer, £250 buys those, 90 odd pounds off list. Look at the condition of that. Is that new or is it used? So if you want to save yourself a load of money, that's what I'd recommend you look at. I mean, they really are mint. £225 each on those. Give it a month, we probably won't have any, and we're always asked for used. Okay, the MC60, you can tell it's an A because it's got the preamp built in with a little switch. Fantastic condition and matches the TS590. It'll work with the TS990 or the 430 or the 430, any of the Kenwood HF base stations. Big saving on new, £69. SP41s are the matching speaker for the IC7610 and the IC7600, £125. Lots and lots of used, actually. If you've got any kit you want to part exchange or sell outright, please give me a call or just go to our website /used, hamradio.co.uk/used, fill out the form and we'll get a price to you very, very quickly, either trade in or outright. Thanks ever so much for watching and look forward to seeing you next week, where Jonathan will definitely be back. Ta-ra.